Hi, Algebra 1. So today I told you that we would work on the negative exponents side. I saw that a few people had already turned in the assignment from yesterday, and I'm hoping that you guys got the second page done too then. Went ahead and did that because you remembered how to do this. If not, please make sure that you unsubmit that, do this part, and then submit it again. Okay, so when we're working with negative exponents, we need to move the base to the other side of the fraction. Remember, the base of an exponential term there is like the z squared. So we would move that to the other side and then keep the positive version of the exponent. So in this particular example, let's see if I can kind of prop this up a little bit. Nope, definitely not. I'm going to spill everything everywhere. All right, so in this particular example, we have our negative exponent on the z, and we have negative exponent on the y. And so those are going to have to move to the other side of the fraction. Now, let's see. There we go. Okay, got this. So we've got 3/2 that doesn't divide. You know what? I actually wrote this on a different one so that I could do exactly this. So these are the ones that we're going to have to move. So the 3/2 is going to stay the same. And the x squared and the x cubed, well, we can go ahead and subtract those exponents. Remember, find where the bigger one is. The 3 is bigger than the 2. And then leave the base on that side of the fraction. So we're going to put the x down here, and then 3 minus 2 is just 1. I don't have to put anything here. Then here I've got my y to the 6th and y to the -4th. Now I could go, because 6 is bigger than -4, I could go 6 minus -4, just like up here I did 3 minus 2, and now I'm doing 6 minus -4 and leave that on the bottom. And we would have y to the positive 10th, because minus negative, again, means add. Or instead of doing that, I could physically move this down here, y to the 6th and y to the 4th. And when you have these two, when you have those two next to each other like that, you're going to add the exponents, which would give us y to the 10th. So same result with two different avenues to get there. So then we see the z squared and z to the -2. And 2 is bigger than -2. And a lot of people's first instinct is 2 minus 2 is 0. But it's not 2 minus 2. It's 2 minus -2, which actually means 2 plus 2. So there would be 4 z's on top, because we would move these two from the bottom to the top. Okay. We're going to do one more example real fast. And this one has to do with to the power of a negative exponent. And so there are, again, a couple different ways that we could go about this. We could take every single piece here and multiply the exponent by -4. Or we can use the negative and say that that actually means 1 over 2 to the 4th, x to the 5th to the 4th, and y to the -3 to the 4th. And then right here, this would give us y to the -12. And so that would actually move upstairs. And so that would be 2 to the 4th. That's 2, 4, 8, 16. So 16, x to the 20th, and then y would actually move upstairs, y to the positive 12. There we go. Okay, so that's one way to do it. I am going to show you the other way super duper extra fast, and then I promise I will let you get to work. So then the other way would be to say 2 to the -4th, x to the 5th to the -4th, and y to the -3 to the -4th. And a lot of people's misconception is that this 2 to the -4th, well, that's going to be like -8, -16, something like that. But again, that's not what's happening. We're not keeping the negative. We're not multiplying anything by a negative here. This actually means that we're going to put the 1 over 2 to the 4th, which is 16. And then 1 over x to the 20th. And then this one, negative times negative is a positive, so y to the 12th over 1. And then we can just put all these together and get y to the 12th over 16, x to the 20th. Oh my goodness. I need to get back with my big board, huh? This is not amazing. But hopefully we were able to follow along there. And I mean, I think that many of you probably remember this from the beginning of the year. So go ahead and do the second page, and then on Thursday we will start talking about binomials. All right, guys. We'll see you then. Make sure that you email me with any questions. All right. Bye-bye.